Today is October 29th, 2017, and here in this analysis I want to take a look at the gold index and how I use the moon and the smaller planetary positions and degrees of aspects on how to time the movements in gold. This was actually one of Gann's methods when trading in commodities. He'd look at the moon cycles in relation to the smaller planets, the rotation of smaller planets, and what aspects and degrees the planets had. And he worked out that you can time these, you can time the reversal points pretty accurately. Not only myself, other traders that use this method use it to great effect too, and it's to some of the skeptics out there on they think, or they maybe not believe in these planetary cycles in relations, in particular to commodity prices. They may not believe it too much. And honestly, myself, when I first looked into this, I wasn't a believer until I started to trial this method myself, and was honestly quite astonished at how accurate these cycles have an impact on determining when a price will reverse, whether it's a top or a bottom. Now, as you can see on this chart, every time there's been a full moon in conjunction with other aspects, particularly Venus and Mercury. Now, when you have the moon, Venus and Mercury on certain degrees that all time up and in conjunction together, they will give you, with a high degree of accuracy, a movement in the gold price. So in regards to when we have a full moon and we have a Venus at a 25 or 10 degrees along with Mercury, the smaller planets that are rotating faster, we get decent upswings. So if we go back, just move back a bit further. Here, Friday, April 7th, 2017, full moon, 30 degrees, Mercury. Boom, we got a hit. Full moon, Monday, May 10th, 30 degrees, Venus. We got a hit. Full moon, Saturday, July 9th. There's actually something else occurring with the moon on the north node, which I won't go into too much detail, but we got a big hit. We got a big move. Monday, October 5th, we got a hit. Now, my next forecast for upswing in gold is the next full moon is in Taurus on the 4th of November. And we have actually the sun at 10 degrees and Mercury at 25 and the moon in opposition to them, which I won't get into too much detail because that's beyond the scope of this analysis. But what is important is those three timing up on the 4th of November, which is actually, in fact, the 4th of November's Saturday. So the move may come either following Monday or the Friday. But I'm looking at this timing cycle point with the moon to see a corrective bounce in gold, and actually a big one too. Now I don't know if this is going to maybe be some kind of market event that sees the markets decline, and there's a rush of buyers into gold, which ultimately forces the price up. But I'm looking at around that date of maybe, as I said, maybe Friday or Monday or the following Monday for something to happen. And this timing point on the full moon to see price of gold move high and probably even test 1300 again. So that's just something different I wanted to show you guys today in this video. It's another one of my methods I use, a GAN method. As I said, not only myself, but I know a lot of other traders that employ this method with a high degree of success. So it's just something for yourself, and keep in mind and track it for yourself. See if it has proof. I know it does for myself, but as a trader, it's very important. Don't take my word for it. Do some back testing on this. It's easy. I'll provide a link in this description of a site you can go to where you can check in astrology when the next full moon occurs, and you can just test it for yourself, back test it, and see for yourself. So I'm going to wait and do a follow-up on this after this event to see if this is proven valid once again, just to prove how this moon is a timing method for higher gold prices. And during the next video analysis, I'll show you what is the opposite, what causes the price of gold to decline in a timing cycle sense.